right. Good morning, Night Nation. This is a podcast with the Knights News Network. I am here with
Joseph Tavarez.
Nivia, Proctor.
and my name is Ethan Fendley. All right, so let's get started with our Tennessee Promise applications. Let's talk about the process, Tavarez.
It's about a 5-minute process. I thought it was. It's just a simple questionnaire.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Okay. All it did was pretty much ask some basic questions, about our backgrounds and everything like that. Was Miss Rokins helping out?
Yeah, she went door to door every classroom, make sure we did it, and then she pulled us aside about a week later to confirm that we did it.
I got you.
And then the application's on TSCAT. Is that how you pronounce it?
It's TSAC.
TSAC, TSAC.com.
Yes. All right. Did you guys have any questions for her?
Well, not really, because last year I spoke to her. I mean, she might go to your classroom and help you out with the application, but if you go to her office, she has a list of scholarships to hand out. She just has them on standby to give to you. So really, no. But if anyone does have questions about that, just go to her office and she has a bunch of stuff for you.
Did she kind of help you plan out your future?
I think more just helping out with scholarships. At least when I went there, I was only asking for scholarships.
I guess she helped me out with the applications. She let me know when I should apply when it's the free application week. Because some colleges they have you put in a fee first before you apply.
Oh yeah.
It was nice to know that I can do it a certain time and it'll be free.
Yeah, I believe that there are around 10 colleges that are free this month, and then there's another opening up within a week period that are free, of course. And I believe Austin P is one of those. What colleges have you guys been looking at?
I got a list on my phone. I'll pull it up while you keep talking.
I've been thinking about Belmont University. It's in Nashville, so it's only an hour away, and it's mainly for entertainment and music. So it's something that I would enjoy.
Of course. Isn't Belmont a Christ-centered school?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
My big one I'm looking at is Tennessee Tech. I think it's pretty affordable, pretty reasonable, and I have a lot of friends that go there.
So why do you want to attend Tennessee Tech?
Because it's pretty affordable and pretty reasonable, not that far away.
Okay. That sounds good. What are you trying to major in?
I believe for the application, I filled out mechanical engineering.
Really.
I was looking for more aeronautical engineering because I wanted to be a pilot for the Army, but they had nothing like that. I think Austin P is the only real local school that has aeronautical engineering.
Really.
Last time I checked.
I've applied for almost, I think it's around 11 schools already. ETSU is one of them. Union University. I have Tennessee Tech, Austin P, Vanderbilt, UTK, the Ohio State University. That's my dream school. That's the school that I really want to go to. Belmont, TSU, Union University. Oh, I already said that. Oops. And Milligan. And then
Where's Milligan at?
I'm actually not sure. I believe it's in. Let me see. Oh, it's Elizabethton, Tennessee. That's where it's at.
Elizabethton?
Yes, I believe it's around 2 hours away.
Yeah. Is there? I know there's Elizabeth. Is there Elizabethton? Is that
Yeah, that's what it says right here.
Okay, so what was your number one again? Ohio State?
Yes, that's the school that I really want to attend to.
Why?
Because, so my grandpa he's a really big football fan. And ever since I was around 4 years old, he's always been watching college football. And Ohio State University was one of them, of course. And, what I want to do is I want to make my grandfather proud, And to me, to, attend a school that, he obviously likes, it would be, I feel like a great opportunity, and it would put an impact.
A lot of family history.
Oh, yeah, of course. All right, let's see. What are you most excited for when it comes to college?
Getting away and having a place of my own. I know most colleges, first year, you have a dorm you have to stay on. That's going to be kind of a chew through. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting. But then after that first year, renting out an apartment or a house, having that freedom.
Are the colleges that you're looking at, are they hard to apply for?
Tennessee Tech, no. I think believe you can have a 3-point GPA and just submit that and you'll be fine. I think if you got like a 2.5, you have to submit like high ACT scores, high SAT scores. But I mean, I already meet like the basic qualifications.
Have you already applied for your transcripts to get ready for college?
Yep. I already sent my, only thing I'm missing, I think, is my ACT score to send to them. But I feel like I did put it in when I took it in April. So I'm going to check with ACT because I feel like I did put them in as one of the schools I want to send it to.
Are there any scholarships that y'all have applied for? No?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I mean, I'm in the middle of the ROTC National Scholarship.
Me too. I'm actually almost done with that one. That one's it's quite a bit of work to start that application. You got to put in a lot of information. There's lots of stuff to read, and you gotta provide 2 essays.
And the questionnaire.
You said what?
The questionnaire.
Oh yeah, and then I think it's like 120 questions for this questionnaire, just about background information, and then the essays, of why you would want to join ROTC. That was the topic right there.
Was that for one of the essays or both of them?
Just for one of them. The second one was about like what we were doing after school, what like extracurricular activities, anything about volunteering and everything like that.
You know any scholarships that are opening up or coming up that you want to go for?
I've been working on like the Gates scholarship, but like I haven't finished it. I've just been looking at like the Google Classroom for class of 2025, and I've been looking at like the scholarships, and there's a lot of them that I'm trying to work on. I just haven't finished them.
Yeah, the faculty's doing a really good job on, putting those scholarships out there for us, giving us opportunities. I'm in the middle of applying for the Coca-Cola scholarship. That's the one that I saw on there.
What are the qualifications? Don't be a Pepsi guy?
You have to write, I think it's 2 essays, I believe.
What?
I think I got one recently. It wasn't from like the Google Classroom though. I got it from like the counselor, Miss Eldridge, and I don't remember what it's called, but I know it's like it's like for like the women, and it's like I have to make like a summary and send it to her saying like why I should get the scholarship, and then I get to go through the application process. So I think I'm gonna start working on that one.
Really, really. Back to the ROTC scholarship, we actually have to take what is called a board meeting, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna interview us. It's from a professor in military science.
Austin P.
I'm not sure which college it's from. I know you got to do a Zoom call with them though, so it might not be from Austin P. It might just be from in general. I believe we have to do 2 of those, and that'll determine on whether we get the scholarship. They're gonna grade us based on our performance.
I know there's 3 interview periods. Do you have it on your computer? I know one's in October.
Yes, the first one is in October actually, so it's coming very quickly actually. But to achieve that, scholarship, or to get to that scholarship, you gotta go to the Go Army website, and then you'll go to careers and jobs, and then click on ROTC scholarships.
Want to show the camera? Just pan the computer around.
Yes. And then you would go down here and press start the application process. And it'll make you go ahead and make a login information. And then let me. But you have to attach your resume. You have to attach your ACT scores. You have to attach
SAT if you took that.
Yes, and then you also have to take the physical fitness assessment, which I have to take tomorrow. And this is all for, the ROTC scholarship. And I believe there's certain like standards that I have to meet in order to qualify. I'm not exactly sure what those standards are though. But,
I was going to say, this is my mind. So they'll talk first for everything.
We can cut this out.
I guess like for me, for like what I'm most excited for is just reaching out more to people because I'm majoring under commercial music, which a lot of people say when it comes to like music and stuff, college is like a waste of money for that because it's more of like reaching out and like getting like connections between people, and that's how you get like the job. But I feel like college is perfect for that because you get to meet new people, you get to meet people that have like the same interests as you. So I guess that's like the reason why I want to go to Belmont is just to work on communicating and meeting new people and also learning how to like live on my own.
Well, that's great. That's great. Getting to learn the experience, of course. What I want to major in is pre-pharmacy. I want to become a pharmacist one day. I have to go to school for 8 years for that. It's a lot of schooling, but it's definitely worth it all in the end. And this scholarship will definitely help me, become an Army ROTC officer, or an officer in the U.S. Army. But me doing 8 years of school, ROTC will pay for my 4 years. They will pay for my dormitory, my meal plans. They'll give me a $420 stipend, and all I have to do is make a 5-year commitment or career commitment to the military after. And I'll start out as a second lieutenant, and then of course work your way up. But my plan is to go ahead and do ROTC for pre-pharmacy. Do my 5 years. After I do my 5 years, go ahead and do more education, and then get my doctorates or my master's and then my doctorates to become a pharmacist. And then I got to go to a residency and become a resident, and that might take between 1 or 2 years. So my career is probably going to be around maybe 12 to 15 years. But schooling's definitely going to be worth it. I don't believe when people say that college isn't for everybody. I just feel like you have to pick the right major when it comes to that. You gotta pick what what's truly
like that's what you want to be.
Exactly. I mean, there's also not college being for everybody, but school in general. I mean, there's technical schools. There's plenty of other schools that that'll put you onto the right track. Like for HVAC and welding and anything you really want to get into, plumbing, all that different type of stuff.
I know HVAC, they make good money. They make real good money.
They definitely do, and I don't think you actually have to go to school for HVAC. You can start out as like a technician, I believe, an apprentice, and everything like that. And they do make like lots of money. I think they start out at a good like $20 an hour for. I mean, depending on where you go, of course, and what side of town I guess you're on. Well, that's it for today's podcast, Night Nation. We will see you next time.
Adios.
Hey Kenwood, this is Nivia Proctor, and today we'll be interviewing some students and faculty about their college and future ahead of them. What is your name?
Travis,
And what college do you plan on attending?
APSU,
What do you think about majoring in?
cybersecurity.
So what's that about? Like, what do you have to do?
A lot of things. You can be an ethical hacker. You can be someone who hacks into businesses. The businesses hire you to hack into their security, to test their security.
And where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Working with the FBI.
Yeah. Thank you. What is your name?
Christian Taylor,
And what college do you plan on attending?
UT Knox.
What do you plan on majoring in?
I plan on majoring in engineering.
Tell us more about what you plan on doing for engineering.
So part of engineering, I would like to go into the chemical engineering, like to work on the batteries. So Tesla powers on the batteries. I'll be the one making the batteries for the Tesla ride.
And where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
In 10 years from now, I'll see myself working on a future so that I can better impact my family, like making 6 figures, trying to make 6 figures.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is your name?
Isabel McNeil.
And what college do you plan on attending?
I plan on attending Austin P.
Do you have a major in mind?
Forensic science.
Can you tell us more about forensic science?
Forensic science is when you're analyzing evidence and analyzing a bunch of stuff from a crime scene to help figure out what happened to the person or what happened at the crime scene.
And where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Hopefully at a forensic science place doing crime scenes and helping people get justice for what happened to them.
Thank you. What is your name?
Tarabella Gonzalez.
And what college do you plan on attending?
I don't know, just somewhere close to here, like by the beach or something.
Do you have a major in mind?
I want to major in radiology to become a radiologist.
And for being a radiologist, what do you have to do?
You have to go to college for like, I don't know how many years, like 7 to 10 years. It requires like a lot of schooling and stuff, but you get paid a lot of money, and basically what you do is like you like take x-rays and stuff, and then you look at them and then see what's wrong with the people that you took an x-ray of.
And where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hopefully with a husband and kids and then a good job and all that stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you tell us your name?
Oscar.
And what college do you plan on attending?
Nashville State, and then I'm gonna finish out in Austin P.
Do you have a major in mind?
I like history, so I'll probably major in that.
Okay. And where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Probably as a really great singer.
That's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you tell us your name?
I'm Judy.
And what college do you plan on attending?
Austin P University.
And what do you plan on majoring in?
Medical laboratory science.
Can you tell us more about that major?
It's basically, think of DNA, like studying that and how it works with genes and things like that. It's close to heredity, but not too much.
And where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Probably here or around Knoxville with a job in medical laboratory science and just living my best.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zamoria.
And what college do you plan on attending?
I plan on attending HBCU, probably in CAT or Howard or Fisk, top 3.
And what do you plan on majoring in?
Business administration and minoring in management.
Can you tell us more about that major?
Like what I want to do with it? I want to be a business major so I can become a property manager and eventually open up my own business and have my own building I own, and then have a beauty bar and sell.
And where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
10 years, how old am I? 27. Hopefully maybe like 1 kid, maybe. Happy, financially stable with the home, make sure, a dog, I'm definitely gonna have a dog. And then hopefully my business will get kicked off, like started, and hopefully it's gonna be good by the time I'm 30. So yeah.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you tell us your name?
I'm Shannon Salyer.
What college did you attend?
I went to Austin P State University.
And what did you major in?
I majored in biology, and then I also got my master's there in administration and supervision, and then I got my educational specialist degree in administration and supervision.
All right. And if you had any advice for the students here who are graduating, what would it be?
I would say to all of you who are graduating, just nothing is out of your limits. Now is the time to do what you want. If you want to go to school, do it. If you want to travel the world, do it. Do whatever you think you want to do now, because later in life you're going to have a whole lot more responsibilities.
Thank you. Can you tell us your name?
I'm Leilani Carls.
What college did you attend?
I went to Austin P State University.
And what did you major in?
I majored in counseling, specifically for school counseling.
And if you have any advice for the students here who are graduating, what would it be?
Take your time, get to know what you really want to do, pursue your passions. That way you're not wasting time or money going to school for something that you don't want to do. And try to get involved in that field. So that way you have a good understanding of what it takes to be in that field. Again, that way you're not wasting your time or money pursuing something that you really might not like to do later on.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Kenwood, that's all for today. I hope you guys have a great day.
Hey there, Kenwood High School. Joseph Tavarez here. I'm filming at the Speedway. You want to get a camera shot of that? We're going to get you some interviews with some race car drivers, and then we're going to get some footage of the race tonight, and then hopefully speak to the winner. Stay tuned. All right, Kenwood, there's a storm moving in. We have a very, very special interview for you guys. You guys are gonna love it. We'll see you then. Hey there, Kenwood High School. I'm here with our very special interview with our very own Jeffrey Loomis, our school's custodian. Mr. Jeffrey, how are you doing tonight?
Very good. Just got done with our feature. At least I was the only one here. Kind of sucks about that. But, you know, I have fun every weekend. I mean, I know some of y'all probably recognize my face. I've been racing for 21 years. Started out in go-karts when I was 16, won championships. I've been doing this for 5 years now. I do it, you know, me and my dad, we're the only people that does this, and, you know, he helps me a lot with this car. You know, mostly I take all the credit, but it's, you know, he's a mechanic by trade. You know, that's all I knew. You know, is cars, you know, get dirty. And, you know, we have fun. I mean, it's expensive, but it's fun. I mean, if anybody's watching wants getting racing, do not think the first time you come out you're going to kick everybody's butt, because, you know, it just don't happen like that. It just takes a lot of years, a lot of, you know, getting used to the car, you know, what you like, what you don't like. You know, you'll slowly get going very good, and then, you know, you can outrun the competition. I'm points leader as the moment as we speak. And hopefully I can keep on holding on the points lead.
Mr. Jeffrey, I gotta say it's an honor interviewing you. Your secret life is my dream life. I gotta say that. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
You have a good night, sir.
You too.
All right, welcome back, Kenwood. I know we said our goodbyes to Mr. Jeffrey, but now he's inside of his race car, and he's gonna give us a little tour of the interior. Mr. Cameraman, while we go on, do you mind showing the interior? All right, Mr. Jeffrey, you mind showing us what you're working with?
See, I got a helmet, my Hans. I get in here, put the belt over the Hans like I tell that what was gonna do. I got a 5-point seatbelt harness. I got 2 shoulder straps, like 1 crotch, and 2 on my hip. I got a 5-point harness, 2 shoulder straps, a crotch belt, and 2 hip belts. This is how I get in every Saturday night. I get in. do the hips first. Get myself tight. You want to be tight in this car. You don't want to, you don't want to breathe mostly, because you don't know what's going to happen. You always want to be safe in this thing, because it's not a toy, and it can kill you. And that's how you get in the car. You're tightened down. And you see my Hans keeps my head go this far. I mean, if I ever hit the wall or get in an accident, this thing, I can only move a certain so far and go so far down. I mean, you got a fire suit, you got a full body suit, gloves, shoes. I got a little fire extinguisher here. That means if fire does come, I can put it out. Gotta disconnect seatbelt, steering wheel, and that's mostly about it.
Could you give us a tour of your your gauge cluster, Mr. Jeffrey?
My RPMs. This is how hot the motor gets. That's my fuel pressure. These motors only get up to like 190 degrees, and that's it. These are all my switches. I got a light switch, my fuel switch. You just turn the switch, starting button.
Come on, giving us some revs, Mr. Jeffrey. Say again, sir. Oil pressure.
Yeah, that climbs every time I get on the gas.
That's pretty dope. All right, Mr. Jeffrey, do you have anything else to add to this, or shall this be our official good night?
I think it'd be a good night because I'm ready to go home and.
Yes, sir. All right, sir. You take care. You have a good night.
You too.
All right, Kenwood. It appears the rain is closing in. Oh, focusing. Rain is closing in. We're gonna get us a few more shots. We might be good on interviews. And right after this, I have my job interview here. So let's keep rolling. All right, Kenwood. Storm's blowing in at any minute now. As you can see, the track has been cleared. We have my little meeting. I have another one Wednesday. But till next Saturday. I'm recording the one next Saturday if you want to come down, show your support. And there is a drag race the Friday after that, a drag show, a drag race show, and a dirt track race. So, on to the next segment of KNN.